I'm going to talk about the importance of trading with strength and weakness in your favor. It's going to give you a massively improved trading performance. Let's talk about that and more right now. Hi there traders, Andrew Mitchem here at the Forex Trading Coach with a video and podcast number 571. Today is all about analyzing currency strength and weakness, why we do it, how we do it, and how it can massively help increase your overall trading performance. So you think about it in terms of basics. Well, if you're trading something that's strong against something that's weak, logic would suggest it has to add more probability to the trade. Here's a classic example. Let's say the Japanese yen was very weak across the board and you're looking at a chart, let's say it's the daily chart, and you're looking at the Japanese yen, it's going up. You're looking at the euro yen, it's going up. The US yen, the franc yen, the Australian yen, New Zealand yen, US yen, Singapore yen, Hong Kong yen, whatever it is that you have on your charts, everything against the yen is going up. So therefore there's massive yen weakness at this point in time. Now, you're probably unlikely to go and take all of those trades, even if they were suitable candle patterns, even if they had some round numbers to protect stop losses and they had room to move the profit targets, all the things that we look for. You're unlikely to go and say, take 8, 9, 10 yen related pairs. So what you're probably best to do is analyze strength and weakness. Now, we clearly know that right now in our example, the yen is the weakest currency. But what happens if, say, the Australian dollar, the New Zealand dollar, and the Canadian dollar were all fairly weak against everything else apart from the yen? So those are the commodity currencies and they tend to move together. So let's say you're looking at the Aussie US, it was heading down, the Aussie pound was, or pound Aussie, was heading up, so there's Aussie weakness. You're looking at New Zealand dollar against the US, it's heading down. Against the franc, it's heading down. There's a lot of weakness overall in the New Zealand, the Aussie, and the Canadian. So that's telling us that maybe with our strength and weakness analysis, that maybe that the Aussie yen, the New Zealand yen, and the Canadian yen are probably not going to be your high probability trades on those daily charts that we talked about. You could also go as far as saying, well, let's have a look at, let's say the euro yen and the pound yen are also looking good. You could go as far as say, let's have a look at the euro pound. And let's say the euro pound was heading down massively, big red bearish candle on the euro pound. That again tells us that the euro's got weakness and the pound's got strength. So now when we go to the pound yen, we're now trading a very strong currency with a very weak one. And therefore you may not want to take the euro yen as well. So you might only be taking, let's say, the pound yen, the US yen. You might see the Singapore or the Hong Kong dollar yen or the franc yen also good. But you're really narrowing down and focusing on not only the candle pattern, but the strength and weakness at the time. Now, every single day we analyze daily strength and weakness and we post it on our membership site for our clients to follow and to understand how to do this for themselves. I also do, by the way, if you're not a client, put a very free basic version of this each day on our website, which you can get for free every single day as well. Those are not trades, by the way, that I put on our free website. Those are strength and weakness analysis. So let's say, again, let's say we were looking at that euro pound as an example, heading down on the daily chart. If you were trading the following day, and you saw, let's say, a 4-hour buy trade on the euro pound, you might want to avoid it because the euro pound looks like it's heading down with that euro weakness and pound strength that we've talked about. So what you might want to do is only take high quality setups that are sell trades on the euro pound that day. Likewise, if we go back to our pound yen, Whether you take that or not on a daily chart, if you see, let's say, the pound yen heading up, pulling back on 4-hour charts or 2-hour charts, 6-hour charts, whatever it is you trade, and then you see a bullish pattern, great, you've now got strength and weakness, and you've got the candle pattern all telling you that the market's likely to move up. All it's doing is adding one more factor and probability in your favor. Now, take that one stage further. We also, at the beginning of each week, look at the weekly charts. Now, we go through and analyze the weekly charts and do the exact same process, but on a higher time frame. Now, let's say, again, this pound yen that we've talked about, let's say that on the weekly charts, the pound yen looked very strong. We've already identified on the daily charts, the pound yen's looking strong. That, again, adds more weight to our daily chart. Again, scale that down to, let's say we saw a really good, strong bullish pattern on the pound yen 4-hour chart. We've now got the weekly, the daily, and now the shorter time frame, all showing bullish tendencies, all showing strength in the pound yen, all at the same time. Bigger picture, daily picture, shorter time frame picture. Put all that together, you've got yourself a very high quality, high probability trade there. So if you'd like to find out how you can analyze the charts like this, understanding strength and weakness. It's part of our coaching program. But if you'd like to find out more about that, you can jump onto my masterclass. If you'd like to book a call with us and have a chat with us to see if we're the right fit for each other, no obligation call, just to find out if what we do can help you, if you're right for us, you can book a call as well. And if you're out there looking for a high quality Forex broker, I can highly recommend Blueberry Markets. They're based in Australia. They can take clients from most countries around the world. They offer the MT5 trading platform where you can trade Forex, metals, commodities, indices, cryptos. And of course, being MT5, you can trade multiple time frame charts as well, such as 2-hour, 3-hour, 6-hour, 8-hour, 12-hour, as well as the more standard time frame charts. So I'll put a link to all of that below. Any questions you have, please email me, andrew@theforextradingcoach.com, or like and subscribe and leave a comment if you're watching this video on YouTube. And I'll see you this time next week. This is Andrew Mitchem at The Forex Trading Coach. Bye for now.